Do you have any thoughts on how the domestic political situation in El Salvador affects this potential debt restructuring and just in general the fiscal situation in El Salvador?
I have some hunches. President Bukele is extraordinarily popular. That's just a fact. He polls, 80% approval rating, sometimes even higher. He is very skilled at public relations and tweeting and all this.
Are any of these, by the way, are any of these polls that list 80, 90, 95% approval, are they independent polls or are they government funded?
I don't know definitively, but I'm pretty sure they're broadly accurate. I don't think it's the case that Bukele is 30% popular and he's claiming he's 80. Maybe it's 75 and not 80, or maybe there's a little bias there.
Right,
but the point is he's genuinely is very popular. So I think that he will have the political capital to undertake a fiscal adjustment. Fiscal adjustments are typically very unpopular, but I think that he may have the capital to do it. I think the million-dollar question is, does he want to do a fiscal adjustment? Will he? My sense of the president is that he's very concerned with security policy, with reducing homicides, and he has this sort of Tyrion Lannister security policy. So he's very focused on that, and he's very focused on public image, crypto, staying in the news, and so on. So those, in my I'm no political scientist, but my sense is that those are the two things that he's concerned about. He doesn't really have deep convictions about the economy or what would be a good idea to do right now. He may stumble into the need for a fiscal adjustment, and he may just have enough political capital to do it.
This has been part of my tension with El Salvador for a while, is that they are clearly in need of this fiscal adjustment. They need to cut their spending if they want to actually continue paying down these bonds they have issued. Externally, they keep communicating these asinine projects. We're going to build a city on this volcano. We're going to buy all these bitcoins or whatever. And then internally, Bukele's entire thing is safety and security. But even the internal police force for El Salvador has had issues getting equipment and getting paid. And they let go a bunch of zoo workers from El Salvador's national zoos and stuff internally to try to cut costs and stuff. There's this, I can't figure out what's going on because the public communications are all, we're paying everything, everything's being paid, everything is fine. But then the head of the police union is 1% of our radios work. All of our people are using their cell phones because the radios we're getting aren't working. And so it has been difficult for me to figure out what their actual situation is and how Bukele's safety, security, martial law is going to end up interfacing with the fact that eventually he runs out of money. Which isn't really a question. It's just I can't figure out what's going on.